We'll be making some chicken pad thai. This is my version of it just to make it high protein. And yeah, let's get to it. So first off, you want to start off by putting these, yes, frozen veggies in the microwave, 5 minutes, very quick to make. The reason I am all about this is because I'm a mom of 3, I work full time, and I'm always busy on the go. Best way to get your kids to eat veggies and fastest way to cook them. So the veggies are cooking. I already put water to boil in a pot, I guess halfway you would say, and then I did put some garlic salt in there to flavor it a little bit. Let that come to a boil. Once it comes to the boil, we're gonna put our pad thai noodles. This is the one that I like to use. It is 180 calories per 2 ounces. I like to use 3 ounces for my dish. Now this is only to make 1 serving. If you want to make more, just double the servings as you start to make it or put it together. I got my scale. Yes, I'm gonna weigh my pasta. You can use ounces or you can use grams. So it's 50 grams or 2 ounces. I like to go by ounces. I'm gonna do 3 ounces for my dish. And I like to get as close as possible to 3 ounces. And yeah, that's actually 3 ounces exact. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside and wait for the water to come to a boil. So the box says to boil the pasta for 5 minutes. I do 8 minutes. When you cook for 5 minutes, it doesn't cook all the way through. So I found that out the hard way. I went up a little bit and I cooked for 8 minutes. The key is to keep an eye on the timer, only because this pasta is very sensitive and it'll cook right through. It'll overcook and then it won't taste very good. So water is boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. And then Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, starting now.
Once that timer gets going, I'm gonna keep an eye for the 5-minute marker, and that's when I start cooking my chicken. Meanwhile, I'll start making the sauce for the pad thai, and for that I use PB2 and 1 tablespoon pad thai sauce. If you have any other pad thai sauce, it will work. It doesn't change the taste. It tastes good. I use 3 tablespoons of this sriracha sauce. This kind of depends on how spicy you like your pad thai. I use about 3 to 4 squirts to make it a little spicy. About 1 squirt, 1 maybe 2 for the kids. So go ahead and mix this. I like to use a silicone spatula again because I like to scrape everything in sight and make sure I don't waste any of the sauce. So I'll go ahead and have that, and it looks like I have my 5-minute marker. I'm gonna go ahead and weigh my chicken. I should have weighed this beforehand, but I completely forgot. I have this zeroed out in ounces, and I usually like to use the chicken tenders because they're so easy to cook. I use about 6 to 7 ounces. Right now I have 7 ounces. So because I have 7 ounces, I'm gonna keep track of this. So all the information of this particular plate, I will be putting down below. This is what I like to use to season all my chicken or even my fish. It doesn't matter what I cook. This one is my go-to. And I only put it on the top, just 1 layer of seasoning on the top area, because it is extremely salty. If you season both sides of the chicken, you're just gonna eat salt. Add egg white for more protein. I usually do about 1/2 cup of this. And again, I like to measure it for it to be more accurate. I'm gonna zero that out. That's 1/2 cup. Make sure I'm on grams for that one. And 1/2 cup gives me 118 grams of egg white. I like to stab my chicken so it cooks thoroughly and faster. My veggies are done, and I just leave those aside for when I'm ready to put it in there. The alarm is about to go off for the noodles. Got this ready to go. Chicken is still cooking. Alexa, cancel. The noodles hanging out. Turn off the fire for the noodles. That's done. And now the chicken is about done. Okay, I'll go ahead and pour this in there. And you want to make sure that you're stirring at the same time, because egg white tends to get stuck real quick and cook real quick. At this time, we want to pour in the veggies as well. The veggies is just as much as you want, doesn't really matter. And at the same time, you want to put this pasta in there. So just kind of mix it all in. Here comes the sauce. Pad thai is all done, ready to serve. That's a lot of pad thai, and it smells delicious. All I need is some lime. So there you have it. Chicken pad thai, modified to be high protein, low calorie, 702 calories with 78 grams of protein for this whole plate. There you go. It was just under 12 minutes. Not bad. Well, there you have it. See ya.